If we are women who wish to become full, not only the gifts, but also the patterns and behaviors that hold us back.
7:45. Everything all set?
Almost.
You look very nice.
Thank you.
Grandma, do you intend to wear?
Shoes, huh? I do. They're over there.
Did you chill some wine?
Of course.
I'd like to ask you, please, not to ask him what his father does for a living or how long he's lived in Greenwich.
I thought I'd ask him if he is now or ever has been a communist.
Serious? He's a very slight limp to a bad senior accident.
What, shushing at his thigh?
Gemma, he had multiple fractures. Please don't notice
We
it.
won't.
And the future. If you must discuss the future, please don't talk like guidance counselors and suggest career opportunities. Please accept the farm as fine.
What can we ask him?
You can tell him about your prairie farm. He liked that.
You know I hated everything about that farm.
What did you hate most?
Making soap, sifting the ashes from the wood, mixing them with lime, boiling them with grease and lye.
That is so interesting. Please tell him nothing about this. I'm going to be so awkward at first. I would like to give us an opener. God, my palms are sweating.
Imagine his. Imagine having to walk in here and meet all of us.
It shouldn't be too daunting. We're all eminently presentable.
That's true. It's not like we're your Samuel Beckett people sitting around an ash can.
Damn, he's 20 minutes late.
He'll be fashionably late, just after 8, I imagine.
Of course.
You all think it's the best time because there's tension.
I mean, I know it'll all be wonderful, and you'll all try to put him at ease, but still, there's stress. How could there not be?
I'm sure it'll be just fine. How did you two meet? Did someone introduce you?
No, he was just there. Do you know what I mean?
Just faintly there.
As long as I live, I'll never forget his overture. I wrote it down verbatim in my diary this afternoon. I'd been aware of him looking at me for a long, long time. Then he came across the gym to me and he said, in a deep baritone, "You're the one." I said, "You mean for the next dance?" "No," he said, "for life." God, it was dramatic. And then he smiled and he had dimples. I've been looking for dimples like that since I was 12.
Never again for me, Finny. Oh, somewhere down the line I may put on the peekaboo. I'll open the menu and look across the table at him over a squat white candle in a tall pink carnation, and I'll say, "Are the snails good here?" But later, over brandy, when he reaches for my hand, I'll be obliged to say, "I'm afraid there's been a mistake. You are under the false impression that you are to dinner tonight with a woman. You don't know that I've become a neuter. You don't know that you're to dinner tonight with a female impersonator." And I hardly had a perfect marriage. But we found a lot of comfort in each other. We drove to Philadelphia to hear the symphonies, and on Saturdays, we would listen to the opera. We would garden together. And in the springtime, we'd go out on long walks. After dinner, and there'd be a pervasive perfume in the air from the blooming trees, and I would take his arm. Spring! Will the month of May ever be merry again?
I never dreamed I'd end up eating TV dinners out of an aluminum tray. I still holler for him. When I'm moving something and I need a hand, I thought of him a week ago at the airport. I stepped out onto that runway and I said to heaven, "Cam, can you see me? I'm getting on an aeroplane. And if it crashes and burns, I'll be there on your doorstep later in the day."
Secretly, I'm willing to admit Charlie Whitman is a rescue mission. Somebody's got to kill that boy with kindness. I've absolute confidence I can make him straighten up and fly right.
On Aaron's 60th birthday, we had a party. And afterwards, when we were alone, talk rolled around to death, and I tried to avoid it. I despise sepulchral talk. I said, what is there to discuss? Our lives are rounded with sleep. I said, I want to die in my garden with my shears in hand, and on my tombstone it should say, mostly Shumus Delphiniums. And then Aaron said, I know exactly when I want to die. The day after you.
Charlie Whitman has been pushed from pillar to post. He's had no balance in his life. What he needs is a tranquil home where he can come to amend the day's damages. If I asked you in one sentence what the secret to lasting marriage is, what would you say?
You should have souls that run parallel.
You should be well matched at Scrabble.
You should have your own private money and your own account.
Jeremy and Vito Fun! Oh, God.